Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a how to start your channel in 2024 and how to grow it as well, because I feel like now people are trying to start channels left and right, so I want to give advice to people who do want to start a channel. And on top of that, if I sound like congested or sick or I keep sneezing and sniffing, it's because I'm coming down with some type of cold. I don't know what it is, but it definitely got me. I think it's the season changes, because I feel like it's getting a little bit warmer outside, so going from cold to warm, I think that's what it is. I don't know, but it's definitely something. But I'm gonna be reaching topics. The topics I'm gonna be reaching are the basics, beginner equipment, advanced equipment, content, editing, thumbnails, growing your channel, monetization, helpful apps, sponsors, and like a little Q&A section. So I have everything that I want to reach, all the topics I want to reach. I have it on my phone, so if I keep looking down or having my phone in my hand, that's really the reason behind it. Okay, so for the basics, okay, so some of like the basics that are really just need to knows are having patience. Having patience is just really one of like the key factors in having a YouTube channel. Patience is like waiting for your channel to grow, you know, spending your time on editing your video and editing the thumbnail and trying to get it to the best that you can get, putting effort in your channel, things like that. Like, you can't expect growth overnight. You can't expect to go from 1 subscriber to 10,000 subscribers overnight. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's not a realistic mindset to have. Also, stay consistent. I know it's easier said than done, but staying consistent will pay off so much when it does come to growth and comes to your channel in general. Like, it'll pay off so much, I'm telling you from experience. Okay, so reaching the first category, which would be beginner equipment. So most people think you need to start off with a camera, but that's really not necessary. It's really not. I started on my iPhone 12. Was it my iPhone 12? No, I started off my iPhone XR because I've been doing YouTube for a good little minute. The videos aren't up no more because it's kind of embarrassing, but I started on an iPhone XR and it was getting me places. It got me to about 100 subscribers. I would say that's still a small YouTuber, but I was like 10 at the time making videos, so that's a pretty cool number, I guess. But yeah, you don't need to have a camera. I would recommend just using your iPhone. It's better if it is the newer phone, just because of quality reasons. Like, you're gonna have the best quality you can have. Having a handheld tripod and a standing tripod is really necessary, because when it comes to vlogging, you really want that handheld. When it comes to sit down videos like this, you want the standing. You can get a 2-in-1, whatever you have to do to get your tripod. I recommend getting a tripod. A ring light, I wouldn't say a ring light is really necessary, but people are saying that you need a ring light. I really don't think you need a ring light. I don't use a ring light myself. I use my room lights and the little bit of lighting that my camera does give me. So I wouldn't say a ring light is recommended. But if your lighting isn't to the best that it could be, like if your lighting isn't that good, then I feel like a ring light would come in handy. Next is advanced equipment. So when you become more advanced in YouTube, that's when I would recommend you get a camera. The camera I use the Sony ZV-1F, and if you do want to check out the camera for yourself, the link is always in the description. Some other cameras that are good for videos, vlogging, stuff like that are the Sony ZV-1, the Canon G7X Mark 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty sure they're all kind of the same. I really wouldn't know. I don't have one. And then the Canon M50, I think it is. Those are some cameras that you can also use that I see YouTubers using as well. Once again, you need a tripod. I used the Sony tripod. It was about $100. Once again, the link is in my description. But you can also find cheaper options on Amazon, really any app, any store, you know. Tripods don't always have to be expensive. Once again, the ring light situation, not really needed, but if you do feel like you need one, then I would recommend getting one. And then SD cards, SD card reader, batteries, and a battery charger. If you do get a camera bundle, which you can go on Amazon and like just look up camera bundles or a camera kit, and it will come with the SD cards, the camera, what else will come with the SD card, the camera. It'll come with the batteries, everything else you need, tripods, things like that. So you can also do that. That's something that I did to get myself extra batteries and stuff like that. So if you want more than just your camera and your tripod, then I would recommend getting a bundle kit from Amazon, or I'm pretty sure Best Buy has them too. I'm not really sure, but yeah. The next topic is content. First, when coming to content, find your niche. And a niche is basically a genre of like the content you're gonna be posting. Okay, for example, my niche I would say is lifestyle. I guess you could say beauty, because I do get ready with me, and I do hauls time to time. So yeah, that's kind of like my niche. And like as I listed the different ones, you need variety to your niche. You can't just stick to one thing, because sticking to one thing, your viewers are gonna want to see something different out of you. They're not gonna want to see the same thing every single time you post. You want to have variety. So some different niches to have are gaming, cooking, beauty, lifestyle. You can do hauls, like fashion stuff, you know, things like that. Now, what I would say is try not to have your niche too diverse. Like, what I mean by that is try not to make a video about get ready with me and the next day posting cooking, the next day posting gaming. I feel like that's just a little too much going on with your channel. You can do pranks, challenges. I'm not really into the prank stuff. I'm like, that's too clickbait, too fake. But if that's what you want to do it. Something that became popular that I shouldn't have was making Q&As as your first video. What 0 out of 10 do not recommend. I feel like making Q&A as your first video is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when starting your channel. Starting off your channel, many people don't know you, so what makes you think they're gonna want to know what your favorite color is, your birthday is, things like that? They're not gonna really care that much if they don't know you. I would say wait until you get about a couple K, a couple like 10K, maybe 5K. Just wait until you get a following that finds interest in you to the point they want to learn more about you. But starting off your channel, do not make no Q&A. It's really not something you should be doing. Girl, don't do that. Videos you can post are things like get ready with me, morning routine, night routines, hauls, what's on your iPhone, things like that. Just try to steer clear from a Q&A. Always try to post trendy things, like whatever is trending right now on your YouTube feed. Try to post something like that. If you keep seeing hauls, Shein hauls on your thing, then post Shein hauls. If you keep seeing get ready with me, then post get ready with me. Like whatever you are seeing that is trending at the moment, try to post that. If it's Christmas time and you're seeing what I got for Christmas, post it what I got for Christmas. Just try to stay up to date with trends, the seasons, things like that. When starting off your channel, I would recommend posting 3 to 2 times a week. Just get your videos out there. I post 2 times a week. I post Mondays and Fridays. So even if you are, I wouldn't say I'm a big YouTuber, but even if you are, you know, up there, still trying to be consistent. Just because you have a following does not mean that you need to stop posting. Doesn't mean you should be taking 2 weeks breaks after every post you make. No, still try to be consistent, but starting off as a beginner, try to post at least 2 to 3 times every week. I know that's kind of hard, but I'm telling you, it'll help you out. Next is editing. Any device can be used to editing. If you want to use your iPad, use your iPad. If you want to use your phone, use your phone. If you want to use your laptop, use your laptop. When it comes to editing, I use CapCut Pro. CapCut alone is a free app though, so if you do want to download CapCut for yourself, you can use that. I just decided to pay $9.99 every month and get a little bit more features that the regular free CapCut user won't get. But CapCut is a good app that I would recommend. When it comes to editing your videos and you want to use music in the background of your videos, make sure that your music is non-copyrighted, copyrighted free. In order to get that, just go on YouTube and look up copyrighted free or non-copyrighted music, and you should be able to find something that you can put in your videos that will keep you from getting copyrighted. Make sure the video is appealing. When you're watching back your video, you shouldn't be bored throughout the video. You should try to add text, music, little pop-ins, sound effects, whatever you need to add to keep your video appealing and interesting. Try to do that to your best of your ability. Now, thumbnails can be make or break. If your thumbnail is that bad, you will not get that click, you will not get that view. So even though your editing might be garbage, if your thumbnail is good, you'll still get that click at the end of the day. You'll still get the view at the end of the day. As long as your thumbnail is good, I'm telling you, you'll get some type of views. Try to make your thumbnail an eye catcher. Try to make your thumbnail to point people like breaking the necks to look at it like, oh, your thumbnail look good, you know? Try to make sure your video title and your thumbnail are connected. Like if the title of your video is night routine and your thumbnail says day in the life, that just doesn't add up at all. Take pictures of everything when you're vlogging, okay? So say you went to the movies, you went to Starbucks, you went to Target, and you went to Wingstop, okay? Say you went to those 4 places. Try to get a picture of each 4 places so that you can have it in your thumbnail, but don't be lying in your thumbnail. If you're staying at home all day in your thumbnail, do not be putting you on a plane. That's just, girl, no, what? Get my fonts from thefont.com. Each thumbnail font I use, I always put in the description if y'all want to know whatever font I use for this thumbnail. Like I said, it will be in the description, so go check it out. For editing my thumbnails, I use Fonto and I use Pixar. Now when growing your channel, people grow at different speeds, bro. People grow at different speeds, okay? You and a girl can start a channel at the same exact time, right? She posts one video, you post another. She gets 10,000 views on that one video and you're only getting 100. That's okay. You have to keep pushing. You can't just stop just because you're not meeting the goal that you want to meet in the week that you post. You can't, no. That's not how it's gonna work. Don't expect to blow up overnight. Don't expect nothing like that. I'm not saying it can't happen. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just not realistic, okay? And don't expect growth without effort, okay? If you're not putting effort into making your videos good, making your editing good, making your thumbnails good, then don't expect much of growth. Why would you expect to be getting 100 subscribers from one video if your video is bad? If you wouldn't sit there and watch your own video from the start to the finish, what makes you think someone else would? Like, you need to put that into mind. If you can't watch your own videos, what makes you think someone else could? If you're not putting effort into your videos, what makes you think that someone will go out the way to subscribe to you and like every video and engage in every video you post? Monetization, which is basically just making money. In order to even qualify to make money, you need 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads within 90 days, and 3,000 watch hours in the last year. When I got monetized, it took 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and I can't remember how many public uploads, but it took way more than it does now. That's good though. It's like helping people get there quicker. So say you're editing your video, like I said in the editing category, I can't really remember, but if you're using copyright and music, your video will get demonetized, which basically just means you will not be making money on that video. Your money flow will stop on that video. Your video could be doing so good, you're getting so many views, but your video is copyrighted, you're not gonna get any money from that video, none at all. Point blank period, you're not gonna get any money. So just try to keep that in mind. Make sure all the music you use copyright free. YouTube, when it comes to paying you, you don't really get paid off of you don't really get paid off of the video alone and the views. You really get paid off of the ads and how people engage in your video. So if you're watching somebody's video and you're skipping through every one of their ads, you're making them get less money by the day, okay? That's really why YouTube incorporates those non-skippable ads so that person can get some type of coins from that video. And also YouTube does pay really well, but that's only if you put effort in. If you're not putting no effort in your videos and you only posting one time a month, your money flow might be a little bad. You might not be making that much money in that month, okay? You might not be making that much money, but when you're posting a lot and people are engaging your videos and they're watching your videos, the money, it comes in, okay? You get, yeah, okay? But don't be in YouTube just for the money. The money should be a plus to you. The money should be something that's additional. You should really just be in YouTube because you like doing what you do, not because you just want the money. Now when it comes to sponsorships, make sure you have an email dedicated to business, dedicated to YouTube, where companies can reach out to you. My business email is in like my little YouTube bio and it's in my description as well. Only promote things that you're interested in, because I remember this one, it was literally yesterday. I was with my business emails and this one company reached out to me, asked me to promote water, okay? I'm not doing that because that's not something I'm interested in promoting. Only promote things you're interested in, because say that your videos are mainly focused on like cooking, right? And then a wig company hits you up and like, oh, do you want to promote this? And you're like, yeah, but then you realize like, oh, I don't even wear wigs, so you don't promote that company. You're wasting their time and your time, okay? That's just a waste of time on both ends, and that's just not something you should be doing. Starting off as a small YouTuber, you would have to reach out to other companies rather than companies reaching out to you, because really nobody knows you yet. So make sure if you do want to get those sponsorships, make sure you're reaching out to companies before they reach out to you. As you grow, companies will reach out to you. Some helpful apps that I recommend is YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio, you can track your subscriber count, analytics, views, and how much money you're making from that video or from the month in general. Sub count is self-explanatory. You really just track your subscriber count, but it's more of a like the average. YouTube Tracker is very, very good for beginner YouTubers. You get to see like how far you are from your monetization requirements and really just track your subscribers. It's kind of like YouTube Studio, but you know, a little bit less advanced. Now time for the Q&A. How do you come up with video ideas? Like I said, just try to stay up to trend, stay up to season. If it's Christmas time and people are recording vlogmas or what I got for Christmas, try to do that. You know, what's the biggest key to growing at a constant rate? Try to post, try to stay consistent, okay? Post 2 to 3 times a week, 1 or twice a week. Try to post. How do you stay consistent with YouTube? Honestly, just make time for yourself. I'm a student, okay? Like, I'm still in school, but I always make sure after school, when it comes to like night routines, after school routines, or anything of that nature, I try to record after school. But when it comes to get ready with me and morning routines, record before school. And if it's anything like random days in my life, I kind of record like on weekends. So honestly, just try to make time for it. At what point of your journey did you notice your growth, and how long did it take? Honestly, I realized that around August of last year. I made a get ready with me, and I did take it down only because I just didn't like the video no more, and it didn't represent me anymore, so I did take it down. But from that video, I got 100,000 views on that video, and that's when I really started to realize like the views, subscribers, and stuff like that coming in. How to stay motivated and commit to school at the same time. How to stay motivated? Honestly, once you start growing and you start seeing people support you, it will just give you motivation on its own. And then staying like committed to school at the same time. I love YouTube, but I'll always put school first. I'll always make sure I get my work done before I even record a video. So even if YouTube's something that you really want to do, if your grades aren't looking the best, try to focus your time on your grades, because at the end of the day, people understand. People understand to a certain extent, but just try to commit to school a little bit more than you are to YouTube, only because your grades matter more, okay? How long did it take you to reach 1,000 subscribers? Like I said, that Get Ready Me I made last year. Yeah, when I first made that video, I had like 400, and by the end of like the week, I was at 1,000. So it just really counts on the video growth. How to keep viewers engaged longer? Make sure your editing is interesting. Make sure your video is interesting. If your video isn't interesting, try to add editing to make it interesting, okay? What are some tips that helped you? Honestly, staying consistent. Make sure my thumbnail and my editing is always on point. No one wants to look at a bad video, bad thumbnail, you know. Did you have to do a room makeover before you were able to start YouTube? No. You don't need to do a room makeover, okay? Just try to keep your background clean. That's really all that matters. I wouldn't say you need a room makeover. My rooms always looked similar to this. You don't need to do a room makeover. It's really not necessary, okay? Just try to have a clean background. Try to keep a quiet environment. What age did I start YouTube? Honestly, y'all, I started YouTube when I was in 4th grade, but never took it serious. I just picked up my phone, recorded the video. I don't think I edited it. I just posted it, and sometimes I would get like a 50 views. So I would say I started at like around 4th grade, probably like 10, 11, but started taking it serious is like 13. That's my age now. Well, no, 12, 13. That's when I started taking it more seriously. More editing tips. Just try to have more sound effects, more music, more text popping up, things like that. How to handle negative comments or criticism on your videos. Honestly, either you can read it and not respond, or you can read it and block the person from your channel, because whatever they say shouldn't affect you. The positive should be outweighing the negative. Do I get paid as a young YouTuber? Yes, I do. I get paid very well. I won't be saying how much I get, but I get paid very well. How to reach the point you're at now? Like I said throughout this whole video, consistency and effort. Just keep pushing. How do I get so many views quickly? I think they're saying like after I post, I get views. Basically, as I grew, my subscribers became more active to my videos, so once I post, they get excited, they watch it. What if you get 0 likes on your first video? Keep pushing. Like, that's your first video. You have many more to come after that. how to grow a channel without having socials like TikTok or Instagram. Okay, that's very hard. If you have any friends that do have the socials, try to get them to promote you. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't want to repeat myself by saying stay consistent, you know, stuff like that. But really, that's all I really can say, because I don't really know. I kind of always had socials involved in my life, so I was always able to promote it some way or another and have my family members repost my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I would just say that, like, get your family members, get your friends to repost your videos. What's one thing you wish you did differently? Honestly, I just wish I took it seriously right then and there instead of waiting until I got my following to take it seriously. I just wish that I took it seriously quicker and stopped my inconsistent moments. How to grow watch hours quicker? Honestly, make longer videos, because then the watch hours is gonna come in however long the video is. If your video is like 5 minutes, you're probably not getting many watch hours from that video, but if your video is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, yeah, you are. So yeah, that's all the questions that y'all asked and I responded to. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this helped y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.